Right, good morning ladies, and today, yes, it's all about Lovesexy. We're going to get Lovesexy. We are going to be moving in very Lovesexy fashion. Right then, we have got a roller today. Mad's not there.
Yeah,
Right
she's
then.
gonna get a roller.
Okay, so Liz, I guess we stand up, so we don't need a roller for the beginning. Oh, you got a roller, wicked. And what we are going to do is raise our arms up. Hey Mads, just get the arms up. What we're doing is just standing, getting the arms up. Real high, reach, reach, reach. Separate the arms if they're not already. Reach right high. And then what we're going to do, we're going to fold over, okay? So we're going to fold over with our arms parallel above our head, all the way, as low as you can. Just keep it going with the arms beside the head, and then lean a little bit more forward, and then you can collapse the knee a little bit until your hands go to the floor, and as they touch the floor, you're going to straighten your legs up again, so you've got that balance, that security, that structure, that scaffold, and then you're going to walk a little bit forward, and we're going to get into this pose, which is the downward dog. Try and keep your heels down so that it takes off the pressure on the front, the delts, the elbows, the wrist. Getting the head down, dropping the head down, pulling the heels to the floor. Just holding that stretch, feeling those calves open up. And then we're going to drop to the knee. And we're going to start with the roller. So the first thing that we're going to do is get the roller, and you're going to put it just in front of your knee. And then you're going to come out. So your upper body's going to come out, spread out, and that roller's going to go on that thigh. So put your hands parallel in front of yourself, and then what you're going to do is roll forward so you get all on that thigh, and then you're going to roll back. You're going to be able to do this with your arms. So your arms are the levers that are allowing you to go back and forth, and we're going to roll that. And I'm going to be giving you some countdowns because we're obviously not going to go in the same sequence. So I'm going to count from 15 seconds down. And all you're going to do is just mobilize and roll that roller up and down that thigh in your own pace. So it's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we change the leg. So when we get back on our knees, have the roller right in front of your thigh, and then hold the roller in place so that your thigh goes on the roller so it doesn't flip out. Put both your hands in front of you as if you're going to go and do a press up, and then roll it back or roll it forward wherever you're positioned, and roll that roller up and down that thigh. Quadricep roll out. Managing your movement with the levers of your arms. So we're going to have another countdown of 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so what we do now, we're going to have the roller placed on our hips while we're on our side. So this might be a tad painful. So you can have your arm like this, upright. You can have that nice structure, or you can put your elbow on and then you can lever yourself up and down that roller. So what you want ultimately is the opposing leg to go up. And as it goes up, you're controlling your roll with your arms. So we're going to roll the side of that thigh. We're going to go and roll out that T-band. And that is some painful damn rolling. And we're going to roll. We're going to roll for 10, 9, 8, oh that's painful, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and well, I don't know for you, but that was damn painful. And then we're going to go to the other side. So we put the roller on our hip, we gain some balance, we put our hands out so that we can leverage and we can roll. We can roll. Let's roll. Up and down, up and down. I've got some bad connection here. Right then. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so what we're going to do now, on our other side, that roller, it goes underneath the armpit. And then what we're going to do, the leg that's on the opposite side of the side that you've got your roller on, you're going to press your foot into the ground, and that's going to act as your lever. So your side, so I've got my right side now. Got my right side on the roller, and then I've got my left foot on the floor. I'm going to use my left foot to help me roll out on my lats. I've got my elbow on the ground. I've got my right elbow on the ground. Right side is getting rolled out. My right leg is elevated, and my left foot is the one that's acting like the pivotal structure it is. So we're just rolling out that lat, getting real deep in that lat, real deep in that lat. And we're going to be doing that for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we're going to change sides. Same principle. So get that roller on that lat. Put your elbow on the floor so that it allows you to pivot. And then with your opposing foot, dig it into the ground and roll up and down. Roll up and down. So my left leg now is a little bit elevated. So it's not completely elevated. It's still dragging on the floor, because I find that if it's still on the floor a little bit, I can get great penetration on my lat. Whereas if it's elevated, I wasn't getting the same kind of pressure. So up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And we're going to do that for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, still with the roller. Still with the roller. If we sit down and have the roller underneath our, well, where the spine meets the butt. So right on the small of our back. And then what we do, we're going to roll back, roll back, roll back. Keep hold of the roller behind you. And then from there, release the roller, put your hands either side of you or across your chest, and just have your feet embedded in the ground and roll. Just a little bit down. A little bit down the spine and then a little bit up. So you want to roll down where the lower spine meets your butt. And then you're going to roll up that lower spine, going up that curve, but not going all the way up your spine. So the lumbar region, the lower region of your spine. That's what we're trying to iron out here. Your head can go back. As my head was up, it was feeling strained. So I'm now putting it down And I'm just letting my head, neck relax as I'm rolling the lumbar part of my spine. Back and forth, back and forth. And we're gonna go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna get up and then we're gonna place the roller a little bit further up our spine. A little bit further up our spine, so it's kind of in the middle where our shoulder blades are. And then from there, the same thing. We're gonna elevate our body, little bridge, and then we're gonna roll down so that it goes towards the shoulders, towards the traps, and then we go middle. So this is mid-back, mid-back. Rolling in the middle and up. Rolling in the middle and up. Shoulders. In the middle and shoulders. And we're going to be rolling out again for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we're going to put the roller on the neck. Put the roller on the neck, but make sure that you're not putting your neck down so that your chin is touching your chest. We don't want that kind of fold. That is going to be pretty damaging. So what we want to do now is create that bridge again, and then just a little roll, not too much, on the trapezius. On the trapezius. So we're trying to get little rolls. Trying to get little rolls. I've got to get in the picture. Little rolls right at the top of the neck. Right at the top of the neck. That's it. Right at the top of the neck. So get those traps activated now. Try to keep your body dead center. Placing both your feet in a position where your bridge is easily maintained. Your concentration is more about the roll as opposed to how your glutes are being lifted. All about the roll. So we want to get right at the top where the spine meets the cranium. Up and down, up and down. So we're going to do that for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to relax it. And we're going to just move the roller out of the way for now. Turn on your fronts. And we're going to go into a cobra stretch. So we're going to hold that cobra stretch now. We've ironed out the lower back, ironed out the middle back, and we've ironed out the upper back. So now we're just stretching the front abdomen, and we can do that with a bit more ease, certainty, because that lower back, middle back, upper back now has now been ironed out. So we're all straight on that end. We're going to hold this pose. Then we're going to get on all our fours and we're going to sink into the child's pose, which is you just bringing your gut down and a little bit of lean to the back so that your butt is going back to the heels, and we're just sitting in that child pose position. From here, we're going to take a deep breath in. So we take a deep breath in. We're going to hold that breath for just a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're going to breathe out. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. We're going to take a deep breath in through our nose, pop out the belly. And then we're going to breathe out from the mouth. Again, we're going to breathe in through the nose, expand the belly. Breathe out through the mouth. Then come up on all fours. And what we do now, we give you a scapular mobilization. So push or pull your shoulders back. Allow your chest to dip between your shoulders. Come up so that your shoulders are aligned again. And then again, mobilize. We're going to go with this frequency. this rhythm where we come up, our shoulders are even, and then we dip down. So we're like collapsing our elbows, allowing our chest to fall between our shoulders. And we're going to do that for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, as we are in the box position, we are going to go into some box breathing. So 4 seconds in, 4 seconds hold, 4 seconds out, 4 seconds hold. So 3, 2, 1, 4 seconds in, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 second hold, 3, 2, 1. 4 seconds out, 3, 2, 1. And then we hold it for another 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we go again, 4, hold, breathe out, hold, breathe in, 4, hold, breathe out, hold. And the last time we're going to breathe in for a 4, hold, breathe out, hold. Excellent. Breathe normal. And as we're in the box position, bring your hands out. We're going to go into the prayer stretch. So your arms are outstretched. Your head's going to go right down, forehead touching. Open up the lats, open up the hips. And from here, you're going to just tilt your hips any side so that the opposite lat is getting pulled open. And then purposely position yourself and pivot over to the stretched lat and apply more pressure on that lat. So we're transferring that stretch, that pressure, opening it all up. So we're going into the prayer transfer. And then from transferring it to one side, we're going to go to the other side. So the hips move in the other direction as the lats pop out in the opposite direction. We're going to hold that lat stretch. And we're going to tilt one more time. Tilt it all the way. Get that lat popped open. Tilt those hips. Opening up the hips on the opposite side of the lat being opened up. And then again, just tilt it the other side. And go back in the middle again. And just come up on your knees. And widen your knees. So we go into a frog stretch. And you're going to have your hands in front of you, stabilizing yourself. Get wide. And then you're going to mobilize yourself forward and then mobilize yourself back. Mobilize yourself forward and mobilize yourself back. That's it. Mobilize. Mobilize yourself forward, mobilize yourself back. Awesome. And from there, we're going to stay in that frog position back. And from here, deep breath in, 8 seconds. Hold, 8 seconds. Deep breath out, 8 seconds. Hold, 8 seconds. So we go. We hold. We breathe out. We hold. Okay, take a deep breath in, 8 seconds. Hold, 8 seconds. Breathe out 8 seconds. Hold for 8 seconds. Take a deep breath in, 8 seconds. Hold for 8 seconds. Breathe out 8 seconds. And then we hold for the final 8 seconds. And breathe as normal, breathe as normal. And now what we want to do is get one foot right up so it's beside our hands. And then from there we're going to push away the knee so that we're getting a nice adductor stretch, hamstring, glute, whilst your trailing leg is all the way back. And then from there, once you've got that stretch, you're going to release your hand and you're going to rotate all the way over. All the way over. So you go into a T hip opener. A T hip opener. Keep that hold. Keep that hold. Good. And then what we do, we're going to swap over. And then get into that stretch again. I'm going to turn this side actually. Get into that stretch again. Awesome. And then from there, we're going to release. And we're going to go into the T hip opener. Going to hold that. Hold that. And we're going to relax that. And one more time, we're going to go into that cobra. We're going to go into that cobra one last time. And from the cobra, after 5 seconds, we're going to go back. Take a seat into that child's pose, cat-like stretch. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go all the way back and we go into the cat-like stretch. And we hold that for 3, 2, 1. We go into the child's pose where we just let the gut hang down. And 3, 2, 1. We go into the cat stretch. Pop out them lats. 3, 2, 1. Then we come up on all fours. And we slowly make our way up. Slowly make our way up. And we go into the traditional supine stretch, lead all the way back, roll it right round, and it's been pretty lovesexy. Right then.